Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your source for Second Amendment news. First off, testing a new product. I bought a DJI Osmo Pocket here, so if it shakes or whatever, my apologies. And let me know in the description, in the comments, actually, what it looks like, how it sounds. I'm looking at working this into my repertoire here for on-the-go stuff. Wanted to bring you an update on the NRA, okay? As you all know, if you watch the channel a lot, I was at the NRA annual meetings, speaking to some insiders, speaking to a lot of other big YouTubers and stuff like that, and we were anticipating something to be done. Okay, I spoke with a lot of people and said one of two options were probably going to happen. They were going to circle the wagons and go down in flames with Wayne LaPierre, or they were going to maybe cut the head off the snake and start anew and try to fix things. Well, a lot of things have happened. The former president of the NRA, Oliver North, tried to get Wayne LaPierre to resign. He asked for his resignation, and also said he was going to tell the board about some financial malfeasance that were happening, to include Wayne's $200,000 wardrobe account. And there was some back and forth between Wayne and Ollie North, before the actual meetings took place. And it turned out that Oliver North was removed by the board and Wayne LaPierre. Since then, there was some back and forth at the actual meeting of the membership of whether Monday's board meeting was going to be open to the public, like it is supposed to be, or if they're going to move it to executive session, which basically kicks everybody who's a member and not on the board out, so that it can be behind closed doors. And that's what happened. So what took place is actually something many of us knew was going to happen, but were hoping wasn't. Wayne LaPierre was reelected, and he supposedly it was unanimous decision of all 77 directors on the board, even though we were kind of told otherwise by some insiders that it wasn't going to go down that way, but we'll see. Some other things happened. A new president was named, and the new president is Carol Meadows, who is a member of the board. She's the next president of the NRA. We'll see if she is going to help affect any change. But in the midst of all this infighting, some other things took place. The Attorney General of New York, whose name is Letitia James, if I am not mistaken, she has launched an investigation into the NRA, and this is of importance because she has the ultimate oversight of the NRA, because they were chartered in New York many, many moons ago. And the only way the NRA can get out of that is if they cease to exist, basically, and recharter somewhere else, or if they stop doing business in New York altogether, because the AG of New York has oversight of any company that does business there or is chartered there. She's looking to oust them, along with Governor Cuomo, and Michael Bloomberg has also requested the IRS look into their alleged non-profit law violations, which was also in his request or his complaint, looking to disband the board of directors or even disband the NRA. So there's a lot of things going on right now. The NRA is in some turmoil. And then you throw in the fact with the $41 million to Ackerman and McQueen, and how much Dana and Coleon are making, and they're paid by Ackerman and McQueen. There's a lot of dirty laundry being aired right now. So much so they even got some famous tweets by the man on Twitter himself, President Trump. And I'll put the two tweets here, but he says things like they need to stop the internal fighting and get back to greatness fast. And he even says maybe they should move from outside of New York because it's an unfair state. So people are taking notice. I mean, even the president knows that there's a lot of stuff going on inside the NRA. So like I said, there was a lot that was going on at the meetings. Rob Pincus, for instance, got up and made a great speech of why the upcoming meeting should be kept open and open to the public and stuff like that. There were a lot of people who wanted all of the problems to be talked about in front of everybody so we can fix the problem and go forward. But ultimately, it didn't happen. The board meeting, which was open to the public on Monday, it went to executive session, which means anybody who's not on the board gets kicked out. And they supposedly unanimously voted in Wayne LaPierre for another term. So they didn't cut the head off the snake. They circled the wagons, and we will see where that takes them from here. Will what happened over the weekend and all the bad press going on be enough to rattle the tree to the roots and maybe they fix it? Or is it going to be the hill that they die on because they're dug in so damn far They're not willing to change for anybody, and they're going to continue doing business as usual. Interesting times, but we'll find out sooner or later. What do you think? Let me know down below. Do you think they should have made a change? Will they make a change somewhere down the line here? Or is everything you're hearing from all kinds of sources just complete, utter craziness? I know there's a lot of people who have left comments about how great the NRA is, and then the question, just the fact that we question how it's run is a bad thing, and how everything I'm saying is fake news, even though it's been proven by Oliver North, who has the inside information. But whatever. Something needs to be done to fix it, because ultimately, if the NRA goes down in flames, it's going to be dangerous for every other group, because the liberal media, or even the liberal politicians, are going to see that as a major win, and they're going to take off from there for gun control, believe it or not. So let me know how this camera does. Let me know how the audio is. This is brand new, something I'm toying around with. Again, I want to thank everybody who stopped me and said hi at the NRA show. I want to thank all the big YouTubers who were an inspiration to me starting this channel, for being so kind and humbled me a lot that some of you even know who I was. And thank you again to my viewers. You guys and gals made this possible. I don't get to go to these shows. I don't get to do this at all without you. So thank you very much in helping some of my my wants and dreams come true here on YouTube. Until we see each other again, thank you very much. Be safe, stay vigilant, carry your weapon. Take care, everybody.